the largest cash seizure in Miami-Dade police history.
And right now at 6, a big bust for Miami-Dade police who raided a Southwest Miami-Dade home and literally came across buckets.
Leaked footage has surfaced reportedly showing boxing legend Floyd "Money" Mayweather in a fiery rage after the FBI allegedly raided his mansion and seized approximately $250 million in cash. The explosive revelation has triggered widespread speculation, theories, and an outpouring of reactions from fans, critics, and insiders alike. Floyd Mayweather is no stranger to luxury and opulence. Known for flaunting his extravagant lifestyle on social media, Mayweather often showcased wads of cash, private jets, exotic cars, and diamond-encrusted jewelry. The self-proclaimed TBE, the best ever, has always walked a fine line between flaunting success and drawing unwanted attention. However, the latest FBI raid suggests that the boundary may have been crossed legally. According to the alleged reports, the FBI executed a search warrant in the early hours of the morning. Drone footage captured agents arriving in armored vehicles and entering the premises with precision and speed. The video that later leaked online allegedly shows Mayweather visibly agitated, shouting at law enforcement officials and demanding answers. While unconfirmed by official government sources, several reliable insiders allegedly claim the FBI confiscated nearly $250 million in liquid assets. Stacks of $100 bills were reportedly boxed up and transported out of the premises in armored trucks. Floyd Mayweather is famously known for flaunting large stacks of cash, often carrying bundles of $100 bills wherever he goes. While this behavior has been widely seen as a way to showcase his immense wealth and confidence, many critics and financial analysts believe there may be a deeper reason behind it. Speculation has grown over the years that the cash Mayweather carries isn't just for show, but possibly a method to keep unreported income off the radar of financial institutions and government authorities. This kind of money, often referred to as black money, is typically income that hasn't been taxed or legally accounted for. By avoiding banks, Mayweather might be sidestepping detection and scrutiny from financial regulators, the IRS, and law enforcement agencies. Carrying cash also avoids the paper trail that digital transactions create, which could be crucial if the funds originate from questionable or unverified sources. Given his history with tax issues and extravagant spending, some believe this habit is less about branding and more about financial strategy. If true, this would not only raise legal concerns but also explain why the FBI would be interested in conducting a raid and seizing large sums of cash stored on his property.
How much money do you have right now on your wallet?
I don't keep a wallet. I keep money in the backpack. Let me see. I probably got a little bit of money on my backpack. Keep money in my backpack. Huh? No, I don't. Nobody rushed me. So I got like, let me see. It's 80,000.
Okay.
I got like 80,000.
That's good to know. We know how much money you have in your...
So today is 80,000, but you gotta realize we got the trick bag too. Cause you may see that bag and then you may go for the bag, but then it may not be no money in it.
Okay.
So, we move the money around so you'll never know where the money's at.
Exactly.
Though this latest incident marks a dramatic escalation, it's not the first time Floyd Mayweather's financial affairs have come under scrutiny. Despite earning over $1 billion throughout his boxing career, Mayweather has repeatedly faced allegations of financial mismanagement. His extravagant lifestyle, characterized by private jets, luxury cars, and diamond-studded accessories, has often sparked concerns about sustainability. Additionally, Mayweather is rumored to have significant gambling habits, often betting millions on sports events. While he's quick to share his wins, insiders suggest his losses are rarely made public and could be substantial. Real estate purchases, some in the tens of millions, add to his heavy expenses. Moreover, failed business ventures and high payrolls for his entourage and personal staff further complicate his financial picture. While Mayweather projects the image of a savvy businessman, many financial experts argue that his empire may be more fragile than it appears, making the recent FBI raid appear less shocking in retrospect.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been paid over $1 billion through his career. What are the craziest ways that he spent it? Let's start with the ice. Dude has almost everything diamond crusted, from his plates and silverware to the case for his gold iPhone to his $18 million watch nicknamed the Billionaire. Moving on, apparently Mayweather also loves golf, or probably just golfing around courses. Dude owns a pair of Cadillac and Bentley golf carts, worth over $500,000 together. Then there's his barber, who makes house calls 3 to 4 times a week, each visit costing money a clean $1,000. And it gets even crazier. Apparently, Floyd never uses the same pair of boxers twice, and he'll leave all of his kicks at hotels he stays at as gifts to staff. But the scary thing, none of this comes close to the dude's gambling habit. Floyd reportedly dropped over $6 million on the Heat in Game 7 of the 2013 Finals. And thankfully, LeBron came through for him, and that's just a slice of the money life of Money Mayweather.
Mayweather Jr. was born on February 24, 1977, in Grand Rapids, Michigan, into a family deeply rooted in boxing. His father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., was a former welterweight contender, and his uncles, Jeff and Roger Mayweather, were also professional boxers, with Roger winning 2 world championships. Despite this rich boxing heritage, Mayweather's early life was marked by significant hardships. Growing up, Mayweather lived in a cramped one-bedroom apartment with multiple family members. His mother struggled with drug addiction, and his father was often absent due to his own legal troubles, including a conviction for drug trafficking. These challenging circumstances meant that Mayweather had to navigate a tumultuous environment from a young age. Despite these obstacles, he found solace and discipline in boxing, a sport he was introduced to by his father and uncles. By the age of 7, he was already training seriously, using boxing as an escape from his difficult home life. Mayweather's dedication to the sport paid off as he amassed an impressive amateur record, winning 3 National Golden Gloves titles and securing a bronze medal at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. His early experiences of adversity instilled in him a relentless work ethic and a drive to succeed, which became the foundation of his illustrious professional boxing career.
Did it the hard way. You know, I'm a kid that came from poverty. I can remember being a kid living in Jersey with my mother. 7 of us living in a 1-bedroom. You know, no lights, no heat. Never cried, never complained. Just worked hard to get to where I got to in life. It's been hard work. Mother being on drugs, dad going to prison, 7 of us in a 1-bedroom. I left school within, I want to say, 6 months. I was a millionaire.
Mayweather Jr., his transformation from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather, reflects both his evolution as a boxer and his strategic branding decisions. Early in his career, Mayweather earned the nickname Pretty Boy due to his exceptional defensive skills, which allowed him to finish fights with minimal facial injuries. This moniker highlighted his technical prowess and agility in the ring. As he matured and sought greater control over his career, Mayweather rebranded himself as Money Mayweather. This new persona emphasized his financial success and flamboyant lifestyle, aligning with his ventures into self-promotion and pay-per-view events. The Money nickname not only signified his wealth, but also served as a marketing tool to attract a broader audience. In interviews, Mayweather has contrasted the two personas, noting that Pretty Boy was more active and aggressive in the ring, while Money is strategic and calculated. This shift underscores his adaptability and business acumen, contributing to his undefeated record and status as one of boxing's most lucrative figures. In 2015, Floyd Mayweather Jr. earned an estimated $220 million from his highly publicized bout with Manny Pacquiao. Despite this substantial income, the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, filed a federal tax lien in 2017, asserting that Mayweather owed $22.2 million in unpaid taxes for that year. Mayweather responded to the lien by stating that he had already paid $26 million in taxes for 2015 and questioned the IRS's claim. He filed a petition with the U.S. Tax Court, seeking a temporary reprieve and arguing that his assets were substantial but not readily liquid, making immediate payment challenging. This incident was not isolated. It was part of a series of tax-related issues Mayweather faced over the years. The 2015 lien added to previous tax liens, including a notable $7.2 million lien from 2010. These recurring financial disputes with the IRS highlighted potential vulnerabilities in Mayweather's financial management, despite his public image of wealth and financial acumen. The situation shows the complexities of managing substantial earnings and the importance of financial planning, even for high-earning individuals. Mayweather's experience serves as a reminder that significant income does not exempt one from financial scrutiny and obligations.
Floyd Mayweather is taking the IRS to court. The boxer still owes the IRS his 2015 federal income taxes, but Mayweather has asked a tax court for reprieve until after his August 26th fight with Conor McGregor, saying his current assets are, quote, restricted and primarily illiquid. Now, it's unclear how much Mayweather owes the IRS, but in 2015, he had a very big year, reportedly earning between $220 and $230 million for defeating Manny Pacquiao. Now, Mayweather filed the initial petition on July 5th, but the IRS declined, citing he had the means to pay the debt immediately. In the worst-case scenario, if the IRS does not approve his reprieve, a lien could be attached to all of Mayweather's property, at which point the IRS could seize and sell his belongings to pay his debt.
Mayweather owns multiple mansions across the U.S., including in Las Vegas, Beverly Hills, and Miami. While these properties serve as symbols of his success, they've also led to mounting property tax liabilities. Rumors have long swirled that Mayweather had to sell or remortgage some of these assets to stay liquid. Insiders report that Mayweather's penchant for high-stakes gambling has cost him tens of millions of dollars. Though he often posts his winning tickets, sources suggest that his losses far outweigh his wins. Coupled with ill-advised business ventures, including failed nightclub investments and short-lived sponsorship deals, this paints a picture of a man potentially living beyond his means. Following the raid, theories began circulating rapidly online. Some fans believe that Mayweather is being deliberately targeted by the government for his outspoken personality and history of racial commentary. Others think this could be the result of a betrayal from within Mayweather's inner circle. According to speculative reports, an insider might have tipped off the authorities. An anonymous post on Reddit's boxing subreddit claims Floyd's been hiding large sums of cash at home to avoid taxes. Someone close to him finally ratted him out. While there's no hard evidence to support this, it wouldn't be the first time a celebrity faced downfall due to insider betrayal.
We're not talking about being at the top 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, mother 21 years. Yeah, and they said I'm the mother that can't read. I do numbers. I make money. You know my middle name. You owe money. I do. P-Dot, let me see the bag.
Mayweather Jr., renowned for his undefeated boxing record and flamboyant lifestyle, has also made headlines for his high-stakes sports betting. His gambling ventures have seen both significant wins and notable losses. One of Mayweather's most substantial wins came in 2014, when he reportedly wagered $815,000 on the Denver Broncos to defeat the New York Jets, resulting in a profit of $626,923. In another instance, he bet $1.1 million on the Oregon Ducks to cover a -7.5 spread against the Arizona State Wildcats, which they did, earning him a $1 million profit. Mayweather also claimed to have made $827,000 over 4 days in 2015 by betting on NBA games and a boxing match involving Gennady Golovkin. However, his betting endeavors haven't always been profitable. In 2017, reports suggested that Mayweather lost approximately $50 million due to gambling. Additionally, during the 2025 Super Bowl, Mayweather placed a $30,000 bet on the Philadelphia Eagles, which resulted in a $29,629.65 win. Mayweather's betting activities have also extended to wagering on himself. Before his 2017 fight against Conor McGregor, he attempted to place a $400,000 bet on the fight ending under 9.5 rounds. Due to concerns about the legality of such a specific bet, he adjusted it to a straight stoppage win. However, delays at the sportsbook led him to leave before placing the bet, and a friend was only able to wager $87,000 on his behalf. Despite these challenges, Mayweather's confidence in his abilities and his penchant for high-stakes betting remain integral aspects of his public persona.
What's the most you've ever won in a single bet?
Probably 1.2, 1.3.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right.
You know, I mean, I've won. It's more like when you betting, you can win 600,000, $1 million, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000. You can win 7 games straight. But then when you lose $1 million, you're like, man.
What's the most you've ever lost on a bet?
Probably $1 million.
Oh.
Yeah. Who was that? I want to ask.
What was it?
Tony Romo.
Oh.
We'll get to Tony.
Shannon Sharpe asserts that Floyd Mayweather Jr. might risk his perfect 50-0 record for a substantial payday, underscoring the complex interplay between legacy and financial incentives in professional boxing. Mayweather's unblemished record has cemented his status as one of the sport's all-time greats, a testament to his defensive prowess and strategic acumen in the ring. However, Mayweather's career has also been characterized by his astute business decisions and penchant for lucrative bouts. His 2017 fight against Conor McGregor, for instance, reportedly earned him a guaranteed purse of $100 million, with total earnings potentially exceeding that figure when including pay-per-view shares and endorsements. Such financial windfalls highlight Mayweather's ability to transform high-profile matches into significant revenue streams. Sharpe's commentary reflects a broader discussion about the motivations driving elite athletes. While some prioritize legacy and records, others are influenced by the financial rewards that come with marquee events. Mayweather's willingness to engage in exhibition matches post-retirement, including discussions about potential rematches with McGregor for substantial sums, suggests a pragmatic approach to balancing legacy with financial gain. In essence, Sharpe's perspective invites reflection on the evolving nature of professional sports, where the lines between athletic achievement and commercial enterprise are increasingly intertwined. Mayweather's career exemplifies this dynamic, illustrating how strategic decisions can enhance both legacy and financial standing.
If the money is right, should Floyd take a fight against Manny?
Yes.
Really?
He should.
Really?
And, yes,
really?
and he would.
Wow.
Look, we know this is why Manny wants to try to avenge what he think was a wrong. He believed in his heart. Three people, Manny Pacquiao, Skip Bayless, and Evander Holyfield, believe that Floyd Mayweather won that fight. I mean, not Floyd. Manny won the fight
Maybe
against Floyd.
Freddie Roach. We'll find out.
Okay,
we'll find out.
But we know 3 for sure because they've gone on record
Okay.
to say that Manny won the fight. Look, yeah, sure, he wanted to get 50-0 because Rocky Marciano, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was 49-0. And 50-0, he gets to say, I'm the greatest of all time, I'm a retired champ, undefeated. But the one thing that we know about Floyd, Skip, is that he loves money.
He does.
He loves what money, not only having it, but what it can do, what it can possess for him. The watches, the homes, the jets, the cars. And I believe, and everybody says, I ain't watching it. I saw it last time, it was a bum. I wish they had fought. Guess what? Everybody's going to line up again and pay $100 and 110 for high def to watch Manny Pacquiao, 40-year-old, 41-year-old Manny Pacquiao, possibly fighting 43-year-old Floyd Mayweather, Skip.
I am with you on that.
Everybody says they're not, but they're going to guess what? They're going to get it.
Yep.
And guess what? Let's just say for the sake of argument, this happened. Manny won. Guess what that means? Even more money for a rematch, Skip. So Floyd Mayweather can stand to bank $500 million to $750 million in 2 fights. I believe he would be willing to risk that unblemished record for that kind of payday. And I think Manny Pacquiao showed enough against Thurman. Now, maybe they said he possibly could fight the winner of Sean Porter, Earl Spence Jr. Now, let's just say, we're doing hypothetical here, he wins. He beats Porter or Spence Jr. That's got to be worth $300 million to Floyd. I think Floyd's willing to take that fight.
Mayweather Jr., Lawrence's transition from retirement back into the boxing ring was driven not only by personal ambition, but also by his recognition of his pivotal role in the sport's financial ecosystem. In his own words, the sport needs the cash cow back, highlighting his understanding of his unique ability to generate substantial revenue and draw global attention to boxing events. After retiring undefeated in 2017 with a 50-0 record, Mayweather didn't step away from the spotlight. He strategically engaged in exhibition matches, such as his bout against Japanese MMA fighter Mikuru Asakura. for which he reportedly earned $20 million for a 6-minute fight. These events, while not affecting his professional record, kept him relevant and demonstrated his enduring marketability. Mayweather's return wasn't solely about personal gain. It was also about sustaining the sport's economic vitality. His presence in the ring ensures high pay-per-view sales, sold-out venues, and significant media coverage, benefiting promoters, broadcasters, and other fighters. By positioning himself as boxing's cash cow, Mayweather underscores his integral role in the sport's financial success and global appeal.
To have you back in top form already. You retired. What, Floyd, you want to be a champion emeritus forever? You walked away. You actually retired.
We know you don't know nothing about boxing. Finish going.
Floyd, why come back now?
Why not? Why not? The sport needs the cash cow back. You know, we already know what we already know what I can generate. We already know what I can do in the sport, and we already know who's the face of boxing.
You waited over a year to come back.
And I've been gone from the sport, and what these fighters done since I've been gone, together in pay-per-view, out of all the fighters, haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
The pay-per-view has been pretty good for Manny Pacquiao fights lately, Floyd.
They still haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
Well, one was with Oscar De La Hoya, who was the cash king.
I'm the cash cow, please.
Not compared to Oscar De La Hoya. Have you drawn as much as Oscar De La Hoya in pay-per-view, Floyd?
De La Hoya been on pay-per-view 1,000 times. It took me two times, 3.5 million homes. Me.
What do you think about the alleged FBI raiding Floyd Mayweather's mansion? Is this the beginning of the end for Money Mayweather? Or just another chapter in his controversial legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.